Have you ever forced your toddler to say sorry, watched them mumble it with zero feeling while staring at the floor, and thought to yourself, what exactly did we just teach them? Because here is what actually happened in that moment. You did not teach your toddler manners. You taught them that manners are something you perform when an adult pressures you. And that lesson, that manners are about pleasing others under pressure, is exactly why so many toddlers grow up saying the right words and meaning none of them. Finland is the happiest country in the world, 7 years running. And one of the things Finnish parents do completely differently when it comes to raising toddlers is this. They never force manners, not once. And their toddlers are some of the most respectful, socially aware, emotionally intelligent kids on the planet. Today, I am going to show you exactly what they do instead, and the 7 ways you can teach your toddler genuine good manners without a single moment of forcing, bribing, or repeating yourself. Here is why this matters so much. Manners are not words. They are feelings expressed through behavior. Please is not a magic password. It is an expression of respect. Thank you is not a reflex. It is genuine gratitude. Sorry is not damage control. It is real empathy. When we force these words out of toddlers before they feel them, we are training performance, not character. A toddler who performs manners only when watched will stop the moment no one is looking. But a toddler who genuinely feels respect, gratitude, and empathy, that toddler carries those values into every room they walk into for the rest of their life. This is not about perfect behavior at the dinner table. This is about who your toddler is becoming on the inside. And that starts right now. The first thing is to model every manner you want to see. Out loud and genuinely. Finnish parents are deeply intentional about this. They say please and thank you to their toddlers constantly, not to teach, not as a demonstration, but because they genuinely believe their toddler deserves the same respect they expect back. When you say thank you to your toddler for handing you something, when you say excuse me when you walk past them, when you say sorry when you snap at them, you are being the most powerful teacher they will ever have. Toddlers do not learn manners from being corrected. They learn them from being surrounded by them every single day. Your behavior is their blueprint, always. The second thing is to narrate the feeling behind the manner. This is something Finnish parents do naturally, and it is extraordinarily powerful. Instead of saying, say thank you, say look how happy that made grandma feel when you took the gift. Instead of say sorry, say I can see your friend is sad right now. What do you think they need? You are connecting the manner to the emotion it expresses. When a toddler understands why please feels good to hear, why thank you matters to another person, why sorry heals something, they start using those words because they genuinely want to, not because you told them to. The third thing is to never force an apology in the heat of the moment. This is the Finnish approach completely, and the research backs it up entirely. A forced sorry teaches nothing except resentment. Instead, when something happens, address the situation first. Make sure everyone is okay. Then later, when your toddler is calm, revisit it gently. Say earlier your friend got hurt and felt really sad. How do you think they felt? Give your toddler space to arrive at empathy on their own. A sorry that comes from a calm toddler who genuinely feels it is worth 100 forced sorries mumbled under pressure while staring at the floor. The fourth thing is to give your toddler language before situations happen. Most toddlers have bad manners not because they do not care, but because they do not know what to say in the moment. Before a playdate, say, when you want something your friend has, here is what you can say. Can I have a turn when you are finished? Before a family dinner, say, if you do not like the food, just say no thank you. Before visiting grandparents, say when grandma gives you something, you can say thank you so much. You are giving your toddler the exact words they need before the moment arrives. Preparation is more effective than correction after the fact. The fifth thing is to acknowledge good manners specifically and warmly every single time. Not with over-the-top praise that feels fake. With genuine warm noticing. I heard you say, "Excuse me," just then. That was so thoughtful. Did you see how your friend smiled when you shared your toy? I noticed you waited your turn without me asking. That specific acknowledgement tells your toddler exactly what they did right and exactly why it mattered to another person. Their brain files that moment as something meaningful, and they will chase that feeling again because it feels genuinely good, to be seen doing something kind. The sixth thing is to create a home culture of respect rather than a home full of rules. In Finland, this is the foundation of everything. Manners are not enforced in Finnish homes, they are lived. When every family member speaks respectfully to each other, when please and thank you flow naturally between parents and toddlers and grandparents and siblings, the toddler does not need to be taught. They are absorbed into a culture of respect, and they reflect it back naturally. Ask yourself honestly, does your toddler hear please and thank you between the adults in your home every single day? That daily environment is your most powerful teaching tool, and it costs absolutely nothing. The seventh thing is to let natural consequences do the teaching. When your toddler grabs something without asking, and the other toddler walks away upset, resist the urge to immediately lecture. Let your toddler sit in that moment and feel the natural social consequence. Then later, when things are calm, ask what happened when you grabbed the toy. What did your friend do? How do you think they felt? How could it have gone differently? You are developing their social awareness and empathy, the genuine root of all real manners, rather than just managing surface behavior in the moment. So, here is what I want you to try this week. Pick just one manner you have been forcing your toddler to perform. Stop forcing it completely. Instead, model it yourself genuinely every single day without saying a word about it. Watch what happens over the next 2 weeks. You will be surprised at how quickly toddlers mirror what they are surrounded by when the pressure is completely removed. Because toddlers are not resistant to manners, they are resistant to being forced. Remove the force and you remove the resistance. Which of these 7 things surprised you most today? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And if this video changed how you see toddler manners, please share it with one parent who needs to hear this. I will see you in the next one.